Hollywood writers and content creators are now leading the charge against AI over copyright infringement. That is the focus of today's Tech Check with Deirdre Bosa. A pretty interesting case here, Dee.
Yeah, good morning, Carl. It is one of the big early risks or questions around generative AI is that copyright infringement. And as you said, Hollywood continues to lead the fight on that front. The latest, comedian Sarah Silverman, with a few other authors, are suing OpenAI and Meta, each over claims of using their content without permission to train chatbots. They allege that the company's large language models were trained on their books without the proper authorization. And of course, this isn't just an issue for Meta and OpenAI, but it raises questions about the limits of copyright itself and how chatbots can leverage content when so much of the internet is copyright protected. In other words, the copyright lawsuits, they're probably only just beginning. RBC writes, we are keeping an antenna up for data points like these representing downside risk relative to the current level of generative AI hype. And guys, it does seem like the risk antenna is up more broadly on Wall Street when it comes to this AI hype cycle, or at least more than it has been. Look at ChatGPT monthly traffic. It fell for the first time ever in June, according to SimilarWeb. Unique visitors declined, as well as the amount of time users spent on the site. And just look at the performance of the AI-exposed megacaps over the last month. It's been different than the first half of the year. Google, Microsoft, AMD, they have underperformed. And even NVIDIA's run, it has slowed in July. So maybe some of that halo effect coming off. And guys, just as we're getting into second quarter earnings season, a lot of the Wall Street notes I've been reading this morning talking about how AI may not be relied on at the same way as it has the last quarterly earnings reports.
Just trying to understand the allegation here. Do we know what Sarah Silverman claims they've used? What kind of material? Is it quotes of hers and how they used it?
She says it's her entire book. And the issue is that, there's sort of these summary websites on the internet that take passages from it. And then so she says that aren't authorized to take passages. So she says then that ChatGPT, as well as Meta, take some of that, in separate lawsuits sort of, take some of those summaries to basically summarize her book. And that's what the other authors are claiming as well.